Now the MPC stem separation software will be great probably because there are pretty good EQs in here and they're going to make it into an app. But check this out. Watch this. I'm going to play back this track. Matter of fact, let's play back the loop right here. That's a whole loop. Different frequencies. Cymbals, we've got this snare, bass drum, room noise, right? Now what's going to happen in separation is going to be this. See, I got rid of everything else. Kind of cool, right? This is just technology. Actually, EQ. I want EQ this frequency, that frequency out, get rid of the other ones, and how to do it is pretty simple in your MPC. But they're going to give you a software to do it for you as well. So check this out. Okay, I'm ready for this one. Stems. Everybody's talking stems. I'm on one website. I'm over in Facebook. There are stems talks. And I got to talk about stems too because I already know the deal. Stems are just frequency ranges that are plucked out. Now, this is why I have a frequency chart here that you should always be aware of, particularly if you're going to mix. Know where everything's at in a frequency range. Now, what they're going to have is likely highs, mids, low mids, and lows, right? Those are 4 good ranges right there. You always see these things on these compressors or, let's say, compressors with EQs, but more or less in parametric EQs or EQs I find in any of the software, you're going to find these ranges. And so here in this chart, we see where the vocals are. They're separated by the female vocal here on top, right? Then we got the male vocal below this, what that is. As we go further down, we got flutes, we got clarinet, we got alto sax, tenor sax, trumpet, trombone, tuba. Now, you know how these things sound as I say them. You know a flute, you know a tuba. You know a man with a baritone voice as he talks to that girl, what's going on. Barry White in it. You know when you got that super high voice and it's going to be a soprano, that's that girl singing loud and straight up high. You know what I mean? These are frequency ranges, and that's all stems really are. Now, AKAI's coming out with their own stem, and they should. AKAI is a pretty much big deal. They have software and hardware. They've conquered the idea of having both. So it's coming soon. We understand that they're finishing it up, and it'll be out soon as an app, of course. You know how AKAI is. Get your money ready and buy this app. Of course, and then we'll see how it sounds, and we'll talk about it should do this, it should do that, they should make it 3.0, you know how that goes along. But the real deal is that you can probably do some of this work yourself. Matter of fact, let me show you something. Now, the idea of stem separation does work. A lot of guys have been doing hip-hop over the years, been trying to get little stems or cut frequencies out and make little parts work from a record. Didn't have much sample time back in the old days, so you had to find records all the time that had little pieces and bits. But today, with more sample time, people want more of the stems, more of the high frequency, the mid, the low mid, the mid high, the low lows. So it's all there for him to get. So, for example, this is an example of what I'm talking about. I will come in here and I'll take this loop over here. I'm going to release that. I'm going to press play. This is a beat, a classic hip-hop beat you've heard before on many tracks, right? And suppose you only want the snare drum. That's what I want. I got a snare drum. That didn't take long because I keep up certain EQ frequency plug-in presets of my own so I can pull stuff out instantly. I'm a recording engineer. That's why I do that. So, again, I may want to brighten that up. I brighten it up a little bit. I get that snare. It's still the same thing, but it's a little bit brighter or darker. I can change that, of course. I have a parametric EQ here. I click on the parametric EQ and I pull it out. Now, one thing for sure is once I do all this, I have taken out the rest of the stuff, right? I can also come back in here and say, I want to add the drums in. Okay, I got the drums now, but I don't have the hi-hat. I don't have that sheen in the room too from the hi-hat reflecting off the wall. And so again, I come back and I say, well, you know, that's the real thing, but it's the output. So the point here is that imagine an entire song and you pick out certain frequency ranges that you want to get. That's how this stem technology works.